Hello out there, beautiful people, and welcome to your daily focus tarot for Saturday, the 28th of May, 2022. In your money, career, business, monetized hobby focus, we have the moon. Now, the moon can be talking about hidden stuff. It can be talking about intuition, but it can also be talking about, well, obviously she kind of looks like she's, well, not daydreaming because she's looking at the moon. She's kind of moon dreaming. She's looking at the stars kind of wistfully, hoping for that transformation. It can also be talking about the hidden stuff, can be illusions, it can be anxieties. She doesn't look very anxious though. Let's see if we can get a close-up of her face. Yeah, she doesn't look very anxious. She looks more wistful, hopeful of the future. We also have Temperance. In Temperance, the first thing you notice is that it's almost like she's standing on top of the world here. There's a road leading into the sunrise. She's got this water that she's somehow magically pouring from one cup to the other, and it just flows like a river or a ribbon. This beautiful angel. So now Temperance, it can be talking about re-examining your priorities. So like here you are daydreaming, so to speak. You're kind of wistful, but you need to come back down to earth a little bit. So when it's talking about re-examining your priorities, it's talking about them in regards specifically to your life's work, to your legacy, to your values and your priorities, as opposed to what you wish would happen, what you prefer, what you would like to happen. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles. And Knights being about action, sometimes about messages too. Depending on the deck, the Knight can be like the Page. So sometimes they're about messages, sometimes more about action. This particular one, the One of Pentacles, can be about like solid routines, about finding that balance in the routine instead of just daydreaming. He can be talking about efficiency and practical things in life, being prepared, having your routine down, being efficient, knowing where you want to go instead of just, going with the flow or daydreaming or just letting things happen to you. Now we also have, for a clarifier, the Spindle, number 22. And this is talking about sudden flashes of insight, and the insight leads to fulfilling your obligations so you can move forward, so you can be this knight. And I'm going to read from the book on this. This is the Celtic Tree Oracle. And with the Spindle, it's talking about, but the key is that you must do the work. Lay aside your reluctance and your excuses. Get busy. Success is promised, but first must come labor. Spindle will help you to fulfill the necessary steps and give you the energy to complete your work. Choose to do your best and apply your energy to the tasks at hand. So don't be daydreaming as much in terms of your career, your jobs, your money. It's a good time to do a budget or to redo your budget. Be focused on where you want to go. Focus on this golden sun, this tree and this field of plenty, beautiful flowers. Focus on what you want in life, not what other people want for you, not what you think you should have necessarily. Like, nobody needs $1,000 pair of shoes, but you might need $1,000 surgery. Not sure why I said that, but that's just one thing, one example. Focus on what your priorities should be. Less on the daydreaming. Now, in your personal focus, your family, friends, your personal and spiritual growth, you as an individual, we have the star in reverse, and I'll flip it up so you can see what it looks like upright. The star is one of the better cards to get in the deck. In the reverse, it's not so great. In the reverse, it can talk about confusion and disconnection. And yesterday we were talking about, for your personal focus, focusing on your spiritual growth and your intuition. So this can be a disconnect with other people, or it can be a disconnect with yourself, like an internal disconnect, spiritually or mentally. And this card came in sideways. I'll turn it upright. It's the Page of Wands. Pages bringing news, bringing action. So I'm going to read to you both because it could have been upright and now it's going into the reverse, or it could have been reversed and now it's trying to flip upright. We don't know. You're kind of stuck in between. So upright, it can represent inspiration, travel, creativity, and by creativity and inspiration I mean like discovery and limitless potential. In the reverse, it can represent the exact opposite of all of that, like being lazy, being pessimistic, being like shooting down new ideas, having limited black and white beliefs, that sort of thing. Now, two other cards wanted to come out. And they came out together. Number 2, Rowan. It's not gonna... There it focuses. So Rowan, it talks about understanding yourself through the trauma, seeking to create a new realm, new love. This is the myth of Orpheus. It's the myth of Persephone. It can be talking about soul retrieval on a more serious note. The book says that Rowan offers you protection from actual enemies or simply from people or situations you do not trust. Rowan will make you aware of others' manipulations or power plays, and also may alert you to your own manipulations. She asks you to keep your wits about you and allows you to discriminate between what is good for you and what is not. Rowan strengthens your intuition, especially in business ventures or new relationships. Things may not be what they appear. She provides the spiritual strength to help you turn away from anything that threatens your serenity and purpose. She also asks you to mother yourself well. She asks you to weed out thoughts, emotions, and actions that do not reflect your higher self. And the card that really wanted to come out, it fell out, and the first time it fell out, I wasn't quite sure if it just fell because it fell with like a bunch of other cards, something like 9 cards or so. And so I put it back, and then it fell out again. Just look at that, it's beautiful. That's a beautiful painting. So this is Hazel. And I've never actually gotten this card before, so I have to really read from the book on this one. It's talking about the summer solstice, which is going to be June 21st. And it talks about the changing of the moon, the lunar principle of receptivity and mystery, and the goddess Sophia, which is wisdom. Your female lineage have something to say to you, as do your spiritual heritages. Take your intuition seriously. Find time to sit by a body of water near your home. Appreciate the cycles. What cycles are you in right now? This tree suggests acceptance of where you are right now, as it is impossible to push the river. It is time to give gratitude for all that you have and to honor the earth. Notice the abundance around you. This is a time for family and family reunions. If you require nurturing, cultivate friendships that can support you, nurture others. It may be time to heal the mother wound. Perhaps this is the time for forgiveness. If you are a mother, make sure you are representing the best qualities of this role. If not, move toward changing your behavior. Be the kind of mother that you would like to have yourself. Spend some time in nature and follow the course of the moon. Consider poetry, divination, and meditation. Call up your inner muse. Pay attention to your dreams and your creative urges. You are offered wisdom that can be applied to any situation. Creative solutions are possible. Seek the advice of elders. If you seek clarity, this card will offer you sage advice. Go within and ask the ancestors for a specific message for you. So this is Hazel. It has a I don't know how to describe it. It has a feeling, a tingly feeling. So that's quite interesting. I hope that you're having a great Saturday. If you like this video, if you have any comments, any suggestions, please hit the like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you'd like. And I'll see you tomorrow.